Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here, counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps player spotlight. Eddie James looks to capture that same magic he had a year ago when he had the highest batting average in the National League. What do you think about his chances to repeat a batting title?
You know what, Matty? I don't know. I know it's going to be difficult to earn a repeat batting title. Look at some of the names of the guys who have done it. Some of the game's elite. Gwynn, Hornsby, Honus Wagner, Stan Musial. Look at the last guy to go back-to-back, 98-99, Larry Walker. That's the kind of elite player you got to be to repeat as batting champion.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Sandy Alcantara gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So coming to the plate, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Jaquez comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie James, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Eddie James will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
5-0 the final score today. The Philadelphia Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Spencer Howard gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Sandy Alcantara pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. George Jansen, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates.
High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Hey, that guy, there you go.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
At the plate, Alec Bohm, and the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here.
Bohm.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
Right.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left.
He's coming.
Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater.
Stepping in, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Jaquez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Jaquez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to return. So it's 1 run. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
The right fielder,
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now in the box, Eddie James.
Left fielder, Eddie James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Chisholm has got it, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Right. Harper.
In the air out to left. James is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 4-2.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola earns his first win of the season. Kyle Bearclaw closes the door for the save, his first of the year.
They left 6 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Trevor Rogers gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Eddie James.
All right, come on now. One time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field.
And that one is gone.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan.
Ready now, Jazz Chisholm looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Chisholm.
Hit in the air out toward left. James comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eddie James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Jaquez will get there, and he puts it away. Stepping into the box, Brent Rooker, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brent Rooker.
Lifted in the air out to left field. James is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. 1 left for Eddie James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field.
Boom goes the dynamite.
A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could.
Stepping in, Eddie James. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Throw into second. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Alex Bohm.
0-1 count and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate.
The right fielder. Right.
The 1-2. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is the left fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Miami crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Taylor Williams claims the win out of the pen, his first. Clayton Tennis records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Howard Lowry is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Digging in, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll bring Monte Harrison up to the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
James arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first. So striding forward now, Eddie James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks unstoppable.
Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Jaquez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So digging in now, Jazz Chisholm. He'll get things started here in the 2nd half of the 6th. That's lifted the other way out to left. James is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the 1st out. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. James is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6. Into the box, Eddie James. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
The 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Monte Harrison. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up next from Miami, Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. James is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in once again, Eddie James. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final today. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jojo Romero gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kyle Bearclaw hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the Victoria.